Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's commission meeting, Tuesday, November the 25th. Commission meeting starting at 7:06 p.m. Thank you all and welcome to our City of Pahokee Commission meeting. If we could all stand for invocation and pledge, please. Dr. Shamika, sir, take us away for invocation.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the gift of this day. We thank you for the gift of this holiday season. We pray for safe travel for all of the families in this room and this entire community. We pray for an anointing on these children that we have here tonight, for the bright minds. We pray for their futures. We ask your guidance and your blessing upon them and their families. Dear Heavenly Father, we ask you for your help and your assistance as we lead. Ask your blessing on the commissioners, on the mayor, on their leadership, and that you would continue to bless this community. In your Son's name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much, Dr. Shoemaker. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Mayor Walk.
Present.
Commissioner Babb.
Present.
Commissioner Biggs.
Present.
Vice Mayor Walker. Present. Acting Interim City Manager Everett. Sergeant Lieutenant Nicholas.
Present.
City Clerk Biggs here.
All right, thank you very much, Madam Clerk. We have our new Lieutenant Piccolo. So welcome aboard, and welcome you, and thank you very much. I know you'll do great things for our city. Citizens, this is our new lieutenant. He's here to serve our city. He's serving tonight as Sergeant at Arms. Please let us welcome Lieutenant Piccolo to our city. Thank you all very much. Any additions, deletions to the agenda items? Interim City Manager, yes, sir.
Item 5 under approval of minutes. Somebody making that.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Deletion of item number 5.
And under K presentations, number 5 and 6.
Number 5 and 6 removed from the K presentations. Thank you very much, Interim City Manager.
Mayor, I realize we don't have the restaurant and ticket bar owners here tonight, but I would like to have staff give us a brief update on how that going.
Okay, so we'll add them under, would you like to do it under the City Manager's report?
Yes.
So M1. Any other additions, deletions to the agenda items, Commission? So we're going to add it to City Manager. Number 2, Osei.
Yes.
Any other additions, Commissioners? Thank you all very much. Now, can we have an approval of the minutes, subtracting item number 5 from the Commission meeting minutes workshop, October 14, 2014, regularly scheduled Commission meeting, October 14, 2014, Friday workshop, October 28, 2014, Commission workshop, October 28, 2014.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we approve minutes of Commission workshop October 18, 2014. Regular scheduled Commission meeting October 14, 2014. Further workshop October 2014. Commission workshop October 2014.
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk.
Yes.
Commissioner Babb.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Walker. Yes. Mayor Walker.
Yes.
Mayor, can we please go back over the agenda?
These Commission, can we have an approval of the agenda?
So moved, Mayor.
Second.
Commissioners. Madam Clerk, roll call.
Commissioner Bass?
Yes.
Vice Mayor West? Commissioner Biggs?
Yes.
Mayor
Yes. On to our proclamations. We have 3 proclamations, 2 ratifications of proclamations. We can do those 2 and the certificate separate. A motion to adopt the 2 ratification and proclamations for. Thank you very much.
Second.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. Madam.
Vice Mayor Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Bass?
Yes.
Yes. Certificate of appreciation for Patrick, sir, if you want to step forward. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, if you can step forward, we have a certificate of appreciation.
Yes, Coach was back there.
Coaches are known to do that. Distract sometimes. We have it of appreciation here by granting Kirkpatrick in recognition of your commitment and dedication to the residents of the city of Milwaukee. By Mayor Colin Walks, Vice Mayor Walker, Commissioner Keith, and Commissioner Biggs. Commissioner Flew signed it a little later. She's ill. I do apologize for her. Send a text saying that she's under the weather. And Commissioners, if you would join me down. Take a picture of Mr. Kirkpatrick.
Yeah. Big bounce. That lady on the other side. All right.
Mr. Kirkpatrick, sir, if you would like to the commission and the audience, that would be
Okay. I first want to say thank you for all the city of Oakland, along with the commissioners, Ms. Pascal, and all of everybody. I do want to say one thing, and I'm not the one, but I just want the public to know, stated in reference saying to give me what I need to success here. And I want to be the first to say that's not true. That's not true. The city gave me more than what I. They helped the bags to the. They gave what we asked for. Bags for anything else. I am going to ask for something. I'm kind of there, but we want to try something special for all of our. This Christmas, December the 20th, and I have been called. I talked with Vice Mayor. I've talked with the manager, Ms. Washington. So we're trying to do some on December 20th, and we do have some tours that'll be coming in, and we want to do it right here in Ontario. So I know that it's here, but I want a city where they at least allow us to. City cafeterias 3 hours so that we can give our kids toys for the Christmas, and it's going to be like thing, and we want everyone to come. This is just not, we want a diversity to why they can come, and this is for the city of Hope. Ms. Dorothea Harris started to give us this opportunity, and this will be much easier because along commissioners we're going to be planning the Thanksgiving feast for you, along with the Christmas. Miss Barbara Davis, Belgrade, she thought of us to help us. Rose and the Brothers of Cap Apple along to help us make this possible. But I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for what you did for us. What you didn't have to do. And we're looking for the same on December the 20th for our kids. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Not be for the entire commission, but I'm sure we would agree with the, each year we have a trustee barbecue where all the elected officials and community leaders from the county come together to the Glades. And the thing we do is have a toy in each of the cities given for their community. Utilize those toys and participate in this particular event that you have.
Yeah, I got told me that the bigs, I haven't gotten a chance to talk, but I'm saying that December the 20th, here on our campus, we are going to try every child in Pahokee, and I hope that we are able to give at 2 or 3. Peace will be given out. So we're asking for it to help us with that. We toys that's coming from toys, but we're looking for more because we're sure that our kids, the ones that really need it, have toys for. Okay, thank you.
Vice Mayor?
I would like to look at move allow the use of the cafeteria between.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Commissioners. Clerk?
Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner B? Watts?
Yes. Thank you once again, Mr. Kirkpatrick. Thinking of your community, your walking journey. Commissioners, can we have a vote step to accept a certificate of appreciation for Mr. Kirkpatrick?
Moved.
Thank you very much, Commissioners. Madam Clerk, roll.
Commissioner B?
Yes.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Walker?
Yes.
Yes. On to our presentations, Commissioner. Ms. Tina Horn. Is she here?
Yes, you're right.
Hello, ma'am. Welcome to our City Commission chamber. You're welcome very much for being here.
Thank you for this time. And out of
Yes. Yes, you can hand it. You always need it when you come to the chamber. I say you always need it when you come.
Good evening. My name is Regine Corden, Healthcare Foundation. A foundation located in West Palm Beach, but we provide funding around health initiatives of Palm Beach County. We have a new that just started that we launched basically around since 2001. This new initiative is community-driven, multi-year, based funding approach possible. What that means is we selected 6 communities based on need in the areas of healthcare, whether diabetes issues, mental health issues, family care issues and needs, as their history with collaborating and working together. And we chose 6 to do this place-based initiative. And the 6 communities include Delray Beach, Revere, Lake Worth, Beach. And it is beginning in July. We started working in the communities. We had, I didn't see you there. We had consultants, and one of them is here for a minute, from Right Ideas. Oh, there you go. These are the Right Ideas, and they're with us going into all these communities and talking to various seniors and residents, reaching out if they haven't reached you. So please call. This is very important that we hear community's voice. Not a Palm Healthcare initiative, a community-driven initiative. We don't control, what the funding for. The community gets together, comes up with a plan and a strategy, and then they do goals, and then we try to support goals through funding. Not funding because it's limited. Also bringing other funders to what you come up with. But we have 3 priorities that the community and basically around behavioral health, where you see issues with, anxiety, whatever. That's one of these. We also have prevention or education or maintenance. That's another priority. And then the family caregiver. You're caring for someone who could be a spouse, it could be, and you're the carer, and they're living in the home with you, then you're a family. So the community solution those issues are most important together. What it is, which it is, you'll have 5 to 6 years where we're going to be with you as a group, helping you along with services as well as to move to live along. Because it's that the community works together. Complex issues need everyone involved. Nonprofits, but churches, the residents, they get at the table to complex issues. I know I have 30 minutes, correct? The way we're doing with the 6 2 will on at a time at a high, because we can't do all 6. So basically, every year, 2 more we brought in, but all years, all 6 communities some level of funding, whether it's building support in terms of consulting work, strategic planning, etc. But eventually, all the communities to the highest level of funding. $1 million over 5 years. So it's $200,000 in 5 years when you get the first 2 communities started with are Delray Beach and the other 4 communities will be determined based on the work that's done in the communities, based on the evaluations and discussions with the consultants, from the board and trustees, of course. But every will go up to that level. We are working with all 6 communities. We have a website put together, PB Palm Beach County. You can go on that website, our regular Palm Healthcare website, learn a lot more about that. And this is free. It's usually a 20-minute presentation, but I just wanted to give a review. Letting in the commissioners and who is interested be aware that important initiative, but it's only going to be as effective as the members who attend. Any questions?
Where would this that here in Paloki?
It's the Glades.
Well, actually, the Glades 3 capacity areas is where would it be housed?
What do you mean?
Where are you going to do the work from?
That's the trick of it, because they
They make it.
decide everything. They must collaborating and put the meetings, run the meetings, etc. They'll be deciding if they go that route, whether there'll be a steering committee to help run the initiative, or be an organization, backbone organization, funds or channels through community. It doesn't mean all the money goes to the organization. It just goes through it. But the community.
So the 3 cities will work together as one here. Because you got 4 other, 5 other, some other places. So, and we will share in that. It's up to us.
Well, it's not a ranking.
But you said it's,
We can only do 2 at a time.
so you already got Delray and Good.
Correct.
So who comes next?
We're all waiting to see. Because it's a combination of all the evaluation that's in that meeting. So again, if you get home from Valerie, I think they could spend time. It doesn't have to be just them, but they're the main. They've been very, you may have already spoken to them. Yes. Good. See, were you for a reason? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I mean, This is at the very infant stages of this initiative because this is grassroots level. We want the community at the table. Hours, we don't, at the Palm Healthcare, the whole community or Jupiter, some of the cities, but it's the residents that make the difference. The people who are living here, who are serving the people who live here, people who are running the city, the schools, the church, everyone.
I think we have one question from the audience, Ms. Gordon.
I know you said about the question about the HIV. Address that situation.
It has to be under our diabetes prevention, behavioral, and family caregiving. Now, because these issues have with each other, the community decides, for example, their dimension, incorporate, and they incorporate the healthy food, and they access to places to exercise. It may incorporate a lot, but it has to be within the requirements.
I say that because 20 years ago, off the mission, it was the #1 AIDS place in the country. Hopefully, this will address that. It's kind of done out, but that is still alive.
But again, this is the Palm Healthcare Initiative of the priorities, but what we're hoping basically once the community has together and attacked one of the issues identified, they gain the experience and start collecting to a point that they can address another. And based on what the work they did with the youth and they can draw attention to people to say this community together and cares about itself, and additional support to address another. That's what we're hoping that this will end in 5 to 7 years, but that's just the beginning.
Who's going to offer the and reach out to the needs and being very visible community? Are they going to be initiative or
Not lead it. We'll start based on the communication we have with other leaders. We'll have set up and ask to invite people to the meeting so that you are contact, so that you're at the table the meeting, and that's the group. And then once that group is established and decide on your steering committee.
maybe lead wasn't a terminology, but I know very visible. They serve quite a few residents between the city. I was just wondering if they were put together as organize and steer.
They bring the people to the table, yes.
All right, any commissioners? Since they're being done, Ms. Gordon, thank you very much for the work that your community, and we do some initiative. I've spoken to your representatives here, so we welcome you all to the city.
Thank you very much.
And now we have Mrs. Evans and the Tri-City Education Board. I think Coach Rose, you're here. Welcome to the Commission Chamber, sir. Forward and start. I think we have Dr. Maker, Dr. Hibler, give me Pahokee Elementary. I'm sorry, sir. We'll have Ms. Thompson here with us, who is Lake Elementary. Thank you very much. All right.
Okay, on behalf of the Education Committee,
We're not speaking. Don't close your phone.
You can put it around us.
Thank you.
There's that base.
Okay, on the Tri-State Education, the area of Dr. Shoemaker, the city people purchased the picture that we're giving. With the commission, would you please With the certificate of you guys, the picture of the okay, would you know, please, of their point? And I have to honor for the academic training and the collegiate area. So let us know that we really appreciate the effort that they're putting academically in the schools. And we want to make sure that they're publicly because like an accomplishment like in Hellcat and that is quite an accomplishment. I was like, passing that is an accomplishment. But I don't have to take it right now. So we have the first person we have called in is Anthony Richardson. This is from Captain Cunningham.
She's going to stand in front of Dr. Yes.
Hector Sullivan.
He's level 5 in reading and
I think this is okay. Pete Rosso. Natalie Rosso. Wow. Double trouble. Roberto Cortez. Arnold Jimenez. And last but not least, Williams. Okay, this is from their give them a hand, please. We have to give them a staff for doing a great job because truly, and all of these kids are making a comment. There has to be some working as far as the teachers and administration at the school. Give them a please.
pictures to your left.
Mr. Howard, please. Mr. Howard, I forgot that Hoke Elementary. Have a Hoke Elementary.
She was level 5 in reading.
Stephen Michelson. Okay, Johnson. we're doing such a great. I'm sorry,
Good morning.
The matter of this, I'm going to put this. Happened in sixth grade was at the building, sorry, but we'll make sure we get this today. We'll make sure we do that. Anyone else wants to have a
That's it.
Okay.
The high school will be back on December 9th. December
We
9th.
will be doing the middle school and both the middle school forecast on the 10th and the 9th, same place. I say thank you to all. Can I please stand? Can I get both boys down? Teachers and administrators, there must be something at the home also for these kids what they've accomplished. And we really appreciate you and what you're doing because this will be the next United States. They agreed these certificates so we can do that after a year. And I'm telling you, the kids, we do that. Now what we did earlier this year, in October, we certificate for this trophies. And this was done at the West, and it's a little bigger than what I'm telling you kids now. Get a chance to go there and then the award you there. That's how you see. Not here now. Okay, thank you.
Come on down, she made this getting. Speak to you all on the Tri-Cities Education Committee and Mary Evans and her I'll go with the slogan late Dr. Willard Taylor. The things we do inspire our youth to achievement. So we want to inspiring our youth. They will want to be the best that they have, that can in the grades. Again, we thank you for your attention. Dr. Schmidt.
Again, congratulations, fantastic job. And parents as well. We know it takes a lot of work to reach this level. A couple of things. Students, I promise you, I'm running more than 2.5 minutes. Your attention, all right? Perfect scores, they were level 6 was in the last year. You reached the highest, which is in science, math, and reading. 5, fantastic. Students that actually did not miss any on their site. We did recognize them as well. I want to say, praise pay off, and let me tell you, pay off for you before you get to, this is going to be money in your pocket, so when you get to high school offers college credit. They do that through enrollment, they do that through AIR, and they do that through next placement classes. High school, you're going to actually take college credits. You can actually have 2 college paid for, but get to, and I'm talking to levels, so you can't do it. And I know the parent, I got mentioned, that's for sure. But students, when you get to that, you keep on getting the big scores and level 5s, even the way you are, you're able to take college level, many of them. Many students graduate high school with an associate's. That's 2 years of college. When colleges look, they look for students high GPAs, students who may already have some E and A's classes in. So they're going to be leaving. So you're going to then need scholarships, and scholarships are easy to those students. There are students that come back to us and say to get paid a rebate to go to school. We need to go to school. So the grades, your positive attitude. Academics will pay off real dollars, so kudos. I also want to propose the commission of ongoing support. I'd acknowledge one of our new and that's Chelsea Williams. Would you just also thanks to Mr. Rhodes and Ms. Evans on the Tri-City Education Committee. I wanted to say one thing. On October 17th, I was to meet with the mayor, Superintendent Jen, and Dr. Lee, a company of others, talked about some things that are relevant. One of the things we talked about is the need for GED programs. We used to have them, but we no longer do. And I'm proud we now have the program up and running. Circulating one, and that's just horses. They don't end just make for us, and we just got them in our hands. So they will be distributed. I don't have the information, but it is. We also have the agreement information, and it's going to be working with your interim Mr. Ivester. I'm working with Mr. Ivester on that. We are on this. It's in the hands of the. It works a little bit slow. Nothing against attorneys, but we're slow in that process. But I did that, and we're making some progress. New things. We've got with your school comp program new through the community. We've raised $2,400 so that two students from each of the schools go to the shop with your comp. That's going to be on December 3rd. And the school administration and the school police officers are going to select those students. I want to thank Officer T. putting that together. Officer Allen is a native of Milwaukee. Fantastic. She's proud of this program. It will grow. It will grow, and it will grow in money. So special thanks to her. We'll be back on December 9th. The students from Milwaukee Middle School, Milwaukee High School, and the Area 3 office. We wish everybody a blessed day. Thank you.
Once again, I want to thank you all for coming and sharing this of our children. We want to make sure we raise children publicly to encourage them. It's something when children see that their positive reinforcement for what they're doing, they tend to want even more. Parents, keep doing what you're doing behind a successful child. They're pushing them. Administrators continue to challenge them. The challenge is the key. The children challenge. They want to make doing the best that they can. Community support liaison, continue to do what you are doing. Very important piece. The community with the to see what's going on with them. We want to make sure we're working as a team to make sure our children are successful. Business team support initiatives. Shop with the Cop that's to grow. We have initiatives that want to grow. So support all initiatives for our children and their peers. We have Abner. A comment you would like to make?
I know if I may.
Yes.
About this program.
Yes.
Is it for the in general and free?
If you would like.
It is for the community. I don't know. I don't know, but I can find out. If there is a cost, we'll try. I don't want to commit to a waiver. We've gotten waivers in the past programs, so I will speak to God and get the information to you.
Okay. Try to share with you all.
Any construction academies or the construction at West End, we got a waiver for that. Actually, more paid for assistant and for tuition fee, which is $100 per person. So, I'm not a member of Laura. I can't make a deal, but I'll raise it.
All right.
No, it's to have either they can be 18 because that's the legal age to drop out, or all the way up through the high school election.
All right. Commissioners, any other comments? Thank you all very much. Thank you. We have on to our next presentation. We have Caroline Kennedy with CP1 Inc. If we can just give them a second so they can prepare. Thank you very much, Ms. Kennedy, and welcome to the commission.
Well, thank you to the commissioners, the mayor, just wanted to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be here this evening. My company, PK1 Inc. I'm a trucking company. I have a 3-year contract for the Army Corps of Engineers and construction on Lake Okeechobee, looking to enhance a couple more contracts on the that are pending. I have my drivers, some of them, the ones that are staying here in Hokie. And basically, before I actually started working, up here I had spoken to a former city manager in reference to our trucks going back and they are hauling right next to the park on 750. And basically, we talked about some type of event. I understand search what was going on, no truck zone, and we've already acted. We never got the letter from the city, so we attempted to get it. But since you have an in-depth, I wanted to ask if I could come before to see what abilities were to get a letter forward that we can use with FDOT. Drivers live here on the lake, both on with cabins. We have an apartment that we've rented. One of the people here, residents here, they're utilizing the store here, also get fuel from Pure. So we wanted we can get a sort of a support letter commission receiving. Also, the program, and I was so glad to see the piece in front of me. We are going to have 5 additional trucks. I have 5 now, 25 additional starting in December. And I had mentioned wanted to further that conversation with trying some of the residents of Pahokee into the opening that they have tech center in Belle Glade. That up. And instead of just creating drivers or drivers, what I'm looking to do are owner-operators that are committed to work, young people that are interested not just driving a truck, owning and possibly operating the jobs to support it. So again, I'm here to gain your support and thank you for the opportunity.
Ms. Kennedy, we had a lesson in the workshop about the support for you. Commissioners, we talked about FDOT having to give you that permission. But we also talked about working with our local law enforcement to make sure, not trying any laws or anything, but to ease the pull-ups coming through the city. But we have that letter from FDO giving you the permission so that we wouldn't put law enforcement in a compromise. I would love for us to vote to have a letter drawn up, given that, because we've heard of all the different canals behind it. We have truckers actually living in town. I know we have our local residents who own trucks and have to receive that type of permission. I understand these gentlemen are here a period of time, 2, 3 years, possibly. So I think that we try to support as much as possible. I do hear your concern, Babs, about the possibility of the trucks on the roads and things of that nature. So these are things that we'll have to get.
Go ahead.
I was saying, my concern is steam from truckers doing business in Pahokee, located in Pahokee, to have a live here. I was just concerned about truckers that were just passing, that when we do express interest to that we an exemption for those doing business, because this city attempted to do that before. Don't want to hinder any business in the city. Not that it hurt them, but it hurt that they're doing business. We want to support you as much.
My question was, Mayor, I'm misunderstanding. I thought you said to be here tonight to update on what she had discussed with FFI.
Any updates? Have you reached
Well,
out?
basically, yes, I have, and asked me to get a support letter stating that because of the truck ordinance that here already in place. Okay, but again, explaining to them, we have letter support from the people that were renting, the businesses that are renting here locally.
Did you get an opportunity to see how do they handle the areas where there is a non-trucking route which the trucker needs to go in that community to do business? How do they give some exemption or pay? How did that handle it?
Yeah, I have inquired, being on feedback from. However, they asked me something from the city. The other thing, though, I think, because of the fact that the trucks are staying here in the city, it makes a difference. People have to come through anyway. We just hope that we get your support.
I would move that we authorize to submit a letter FDOT, or it's going directly to it need to go to you and you're going to...
Yes. If you come to it, we would forward it for you.
We prepare the letter in support of this law trucking company and businesses here, aligned and utilize.
Thank you very much, Commissioners. Madam Clerk, please.
Question, please. Now, with Ms. Justin May, I don't have a problem with the letter, but I would like to make steps that the attorney has a chance to verify what is going on, because that we could not override if we had no. I mean, your point, but for us, even with the law and have the authority to override them, I would like to turn this out for Thanksgiving. They can go ahead. I have a problem with them, but not to presentation until they have a chance to go over it. And then I hope.
And I'm sure probably the attorney left a number, just give him a of what you're putting in it. It should be brief anyway, you know, so he can some idea to give you instruction that we'll go forward with our wording.
We'll reach out to him tomorrow.
Any else from commissioners?
I do. Question. You mentioned something about they said the order is in place. What order? But they were referring to what they have, what he has that we have.
I think the city had minutes as well, and so that the city will acknowledge that.
So we just need to do a little search, exactly, need some clarity, yes. But I think, asking for is just a letter of support, going to apply to FDOT anyway, to get the permission to come. Okay?
Are these coming up and down back on Main Street now? Is that like dump trucks?
They're dump trucks. And,
They lots of them?
well, ma'am, we do have quite a few. Several of the companies.
They're complaining, they're coming and there's lots of, there's not out that they can go down the middle of town through that keeps them from coming down Main and Bedford Road?
They can if you don't want them to in the city, because they start and do business. If there's an issue with that, because we're spending a lot of money on gas right here at gas station. So, I mean, that's
They have gas
basically
every time or you use this to get them middle of town? I do know they spend money. I do that. But if you see, when you're watching, they're just, you're on the highway. But you can get on the highway with it.
I don't think we have that trucks, because we've been
They have been called out, I know that. But there's a lot of trucks on the highway.
We've the route around, and you'll sign signage and you can come in, but I do have 25.
You know, I think also, if I can, a little bit, Ms. Kennedy, I think what happened, Ms. Colbert's son, once there was that misunderstanding allowing CP to come through, other trucks follow, so that in volume of the coming and going. So what we did and found out, we need that permission, redirected CPK, the trucking company that would want to come, to go through FDOT. I think she went extra mile, set up accounts in town of that nature, but other trucks just following suit because trucks coming through. Trucks are labeled. I think you have labels on the side of it. It's something that if that permitted through FDOT, law enforcement look on the side of the trucks, CPK1 markings on the side of the truck. That would give you an indication of who permission, so to speak, to town.
Do we have a working on the side?
Quite a few.
Yes.
So, yes, Mulo, Dar, several. Taylor.
This, you know what, this has always been a concern, but then this commission and even some of the business owners have to weigh it sometime. You know, if we allow or don't support, we're hurting our business. So we don't want just every truck to come through. If they're not business, we want a trucking route. But if the companies that are actually doing business within the city, spending money within the city, food within the city, their gas, we got to weigh that and balance it out and say this allowed if it's possible. But certainly there are always concerns, and we're not dispelling the because they're legitimate. But when
But we have to be realistic and look at the infrastructure, financial resources of that, and we don't have businesses us down to boost their revenue here. And if we have that's willing to people reside here, people spend money here, such a strong debate because you don't want to drive down your street, not a private road.
Thank you very much, Ms.
They work 7 days a week or
We
what?
work 6 days, but we do 5 pretty much, but at Thanksgiving, we probably have some Saturdays there.
What time in the morning and any time in the
They start at 6 and they about to 4. Okay, 7. Next to my dispatch.
So, Ms. Kennedy, what, just to understand, doing some, the diet that,
Yes, we're going to be going all around the lake. Right now, we were 10 and 12, working with Phil, one of your residents. There is one of the people at the, so, yeah.
Mr. Brown?
Not only that, company has come in, brought their employees, pays to our region, who pays money to give something back to the city.
Correct.
It's not just passing through, not doing nothing. These guys got 5 employees that live, our residents, that have thousands of dollars plus to live in our community.
Correct.
I think.
Correct. I think, Commission, we have the motion for, I think we had some. We have a second. Madam Clerk, roll call.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Biggs? Mayor Wallace?
Yes.
Thank
Ms.
you
Kennedy.
very much.
Thank you very much. Mrs. Patricia Wallace, I'm going to make sure I recuse myself. Votes. This is my church. I want it to be known on the record.
I'm Rep. Wallace, 1381 East Main. I live down that main and you understand the trucks coming back. But to bringing business to our city, it's not an issue.
All right.
3 things, really I have 4 really need to talk about. I'm going to start with what's been Congress, and that's been the mission that's behind 825 Larimore Road in the church. Greatest issues that we signed with the water utility to go ahead and finish that was under the city manager. We had to sign some documents. The problem was that when they asked for an easement, they actually put the waste on our property. And the county took over the city. Evidently, you omitted them also. So what they've been, whatever work they're planning to do, going to be something that they will pick up, need to be done. Mostly was about it, the healthy and the final connection, which require us to a lot of dollars to that's to if feel the current thing we have now and have up to that. Get an answer where we are. We cannot answer because the lift station and to connect to the city. We're not connected to the city. Fail to provide an outlet time that whenever you structure on low, because that building was before the high school, the middle school, Golden State, and Phil, and they are all connected to the city sewer. So I don't know why it was omitted, but it has become a issue for us. In order to expand and grow the church, we need that to be completed.
I think you guys did a background on it.
We looked into it a little bit familiar with it. They're a little bit more than I am, but I see where they had the. What I didn't see was it said, and you signed off on it, and the county signed off on it, and you signed off on it.
Yes.
So everybody signed off on it. So we just need to follow the county and how we get it moving forward.
Okay.
So I was weak, so I said, just, yeah.
Top, it was, wasn't we? She had signed off.
I signed off.
No, we wasn't,
Wasn't sure.
no. And you sent yours back?
I took it back.
You did, so everybody has it.
You don't have a copy of hers.
Signed one.
Okay, let us on that, and we'll get back with you, we can't get this moving. Now, the extent of it or involved.
The first couple of weeks, I signed off of it because it was on who was going to be responsible for electric. There's electric attached to the church. And we were assumption when they asked us for a easement to run the pipes. But when in the total, they actually put it out of property, and it is not allowed to go on property to do any maintenance. Now that goes of total maintenance on the church and not in our utilities. So ever it do get connected, we're back to ask for some type of way to kind of subsidize what it's going to cost to keep it moving, because it's like 70-something thousand, I understand, maybe $77,000. Put it there, and never it just it's like a really lost waste of money.
So, maintenance.
The county don't want a piece of it, and they said that when your agreement to take over the total utilities is not inclusive. Whether y'all have anything that say otherwise, but that's where it left us.
You know, the former city communication with David Boudin retired, so I don't know.
The who?
The former city manager communication, David Boudin in reference situation.
Okay,
So they said they were going to take.
So hearing here is that these are just follow for you to do some on. We're stating that the county is that because it's not agreement with our water utility that we have with.
I beat it over. I guess.
It's not in, but this is a part of our water system, which doesn't register to me. So that's just something we'll probably have to have with them when we reach out to them.
Because I station where my home on Main Street, but ain't by the county.
And since there's my rationale would be you assume control of the entire water, so you cannot omit to different areas on just do that. But we're going to make sure our follow-up and do on that aspect of it. And
That's exactly. Thank you so much, very much. My second, we've been a church for the past 18 years. Our start really at the cafeteria, and we usually rent it at the same time for our event, which is in March the 8th. And so the issue of it being the day before, and we didn't have to get in to do anything. So for the 7th and the 8th, you change your rate, which is, it's only $5 and it's double in price, which is not enough. Go in and do what you need to do. Having a youth event in our church dinner there, and we've been doing it for 18 years. But we're saying they try to get the cafeteria on the same price, that 5 hours at a time, and that's where my problem lies. For the 7th and the 8th, but that fee that you're charging for what it used to be, and we our own insurance to the come. I'm trying to see if that, I don't know whether that is only rented for 5 hours. Time.
No, actually, I think you have up to 5 hours. Anything in addition to
Is more money.
Right, it's a next fee.
Yes.
Right.
You're talking $250 for the 5 hours, and $50 or $100 per after that.
Yeah, I can't.
75 hour, and what we've done in there, I have a video to see what we've upgraded and really making it we need for our residents, beautiful place to go, that fee is not real to me, and I'm asking for a bed. I don't mind paying the fee, the week for the day, each day, but it needs the whole day. Is what it's not additional money, because most of the time we decorate and set up, when you do that and host from out of town in no you can't cook,
Correct.
usually just warm it.
Question for you. Ask, is there someone that's trying to rent a day before or after?
No, we rented it both days there. We rented the 7th and the 8th.
Okay. In my opinion, I wouldn't have a problem with waiving, but once I recuse myself, I'm up to the commissioners to give it some thought. With the additional fees, you don't have a problem with paying the $250 a day for the 5 hours, but it seems like the additional hours is the case.
What I'm asking, it's not just for me, I'm a citizen, if you use, and mostly the church is using it. I don't know whether they have dances and stuff, but if somebody would rent it and our Sunday event time, your guys get clean it up into Sunday service. In service, then we go there to eat. Not enough time. Or having if somebody that we did for 2 days, but then we're doing something for the young, and then that Sunday is we decorate it, we make it nice for the event. You can't do all in 5 hours.
Correct.
How many hours are you actually working for, and for how many, what is the time?
We got it for 2 days. And what we would do that Saturday, the morning event for the young people. We training, it's for conference level, so about 60 dips will bring the young people to our, and so we'll let into our community, we will feed the young people with breakout. Then from that, once we're there, we give us time that night to decorate for the event without having, well, we wouldn't even do that. Usually, if we did it that night before, we have to wait till morning after the janitor cleaned up and try to decorate.
So, for the first day, you want to get it at time until what? In the afternoon for the rest of the day?
I just wanted for the whole 2 days, and at the rate you're charging now, that would be $500 for the 2 days. I don't want to have the extra fee. It's not going to actually be all that time, but give us the opportunity to definitely clean up behind ourselves and serve the 2 events. They'll come at 9. It won't be, yes, I'm going to have to take it out and then leave and then get out of worship, have to run it over for 5. I don't have at that point, because now you're from out of town and you're just seated in service.
So how long have you say you?
18 years.
You've been in town 18 years.
18 years.
How much have you paid during?
$8. It was what? 108 or 38.
159.
With tax, and so that we buy, that's our own insurance. The 250 is not even insurance either, right? That's just the total. It's double. It's double.
The policy change.
We can at some point, a little more permanent, is the census of non-privatization of church moved to exempt occasion by them to utilize the facility for the 2 days without having to pay additional. And maybe stay at a later point can look at whole request now just for this 2 days.
I was saying.
Thank you very much. I will get, after we have a motion on the floor in a second. Something, Vice Mayor?
You go ahead. I'm just
Okay.
gonna make a
Madam Call, please.
Commissioner Brown? Commissioner Biggs?
Yes.
Vice-
Yes.
so now we have the motion, it passed, so time that you need to do.
Thank you.
Your third,
Third thing was, it was a donation was an airport. We have a group, PSW, British Songs of Worship, recorded their first single called First Fruit. And they're doing their debut at Good Shepherd Church of God today. And there's an ad. We were trying to solicit an ad for the city when we called for, as a support to just support the young in their first work. And that's what it's for now. Time sensitive, and I have to see whether I could get in the book at $50 for a page. It's just to generate some support for the young people as they push their marketing for putting their out. One page is $50. And it could be prepared the way you want to display it, and then I can't keep getting it in the book.
We know that you put it
out.
Did you call?
I would do it tonight. Yes.
I like to one person.
Okay. I'll handle it.
We've also provided support to organization when we have the funds that we provide a $50 ad program.
I second that.
very much, Commissioners. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Powell?
Yes.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Walker? Mayor McPherson?
Yes.
Expedited, you can go ahead and put in an ad and the staff can get their check.
You want me to send me a logo? Send me a logo, and I can make that. I'll try to make it now.
We can email and you can.
Email the logo, and you just put all the commissioners' names with your.
And another thing,
And one.
checks on Thursday.
That's fine.
$30.
That's fine, and Thursday, but the committee you,
Is in the
and I know you don't.
Email.
I trust you, and part of that song says, so I do trust you. Commissioner Biggs for yours. One thing I did hear, if you would indulge me, I would like to make an issue, which I feel will be 7 years since my son died. And when John died, one of the things this commissioner voted to do was scholarship. The young lady of that man, a girl, who wanted to do an education enforcement in the criminal justice background, and not make that scholarship available to the students. And it's because we have made it available. So I mean, now, if we would visit that to see what this is, and by graduate time before when they start awards, that we'll be able to that young man or young woman who want to pursue, as bad as it is with lawyers now, pursue in criminal justice, it is still holding on.
If I'm not mistaken, Commissioner, had a discussion about this, and there are some legal issues that came, whether the city can work such a scholarship from a city perspective. But I think it was asked of commissioners if they would individually make sure it happened, maybe $1 amount, something like that type of program. I would, we would want to reach Mr. again.
Send an email, so look for the email.
So it's illegal for the city for a scholarship.
We cannot use,
City funds.
scholarships.
Do a fundraiser, big perspective to support it. And go ahead.
And you may have to do graduate stages to support a criminal justice degree. You're talking about 2 to 4 year degree versus when we start looking at it in the beginning, we would support the academy was like.
But then it's still, it's still, I think, open to how you set the guidelines. You know, maybe it's that person that was in the academy and started, he started being sent by the city of Pahokee. We have Pahokee Police Department at that particular time, and they were sending him to be an Indian River. Even if it's something from, but I just want a thing that we promised. If Mayor did get voted on and we decided to do it, just to aware of any of the legal.
And that's why since then, you know, so many things have changed. IG and everybody is watching every commission, and so a lot of things change.
And I'm working for law enforcement for half years. I don't want you to break the law. But you know, I still want.
What I'm saying, time when we were able to just say what we could do, they're changing a whole lot of things.
I understand. That I understand. And I wouldn't actually think that I wouldn't support. I do the best I could for support it. So even something that we show in the law enforcement community still care and we kind of produce good offset, I'm fine with it.
Maybe there's something we can look at perspective is creating it to fundraise, scholarship. You have to look to see the legalization. When they find the email, we get more guidance and we can do to support. And I support that whole to put forth to support young people law enforcement. But make sure we're dotting our crossing our T's and putting ourselves in situations.
And we still 7 years later to figure out we.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I saw this a minute ago, but I'm in the middle of a wedding rehearsal, so and I have to come. Please excuse me leaving. Thank you. I saw what you did with the young and work continue. I know a lot of things are there. Some things you did not fill in your lap. A lot you did not create, but they deal with them. So just do that, and we'll be here remind. It still need to be done.
Correct.
So very
Thank you very much, Pastor. Mr. Brown?
I heard you talking about the way of the tree development. Does that across the board?
No. You heard the commission said for this moment at this special time.
I'm coming up, even though I've been around for 5 years, I did cafeteria. Go across the board. To say, and the reason I said people in the community, why are they being favored? Nothing against them, but if you have to be fair across the board. Maybe this for them. You need, even though I may have a dance or a club, but I've been reading for 5 years. Why am I punished because he?
One of the things we indicated to have staff a little more permanent look at the possibility of sending a waiver across the board. We're not going to make a commitment. We can do that. At least look into it. The reason for those fees increase somewhat to generate additional funding for the city. But if we're so small, it may not benefit us after. So staff's going to take a more close look at that.
But it's not going to benefit you. I'm paying $75 $75 to $70. That's all I'm saying.
There isn't when you're a non-profit for profit. It's been happening, not just now, that when they rent the cafeteria, alcohol or you have or certain things is greater because other things happen. And we're not going to just going to serve a dinner and stuff. And I know you're coming from, but I don't have an issue that is showing any favoritism. It's favoritism. For 18 years we've been doing it and we're going to pay the fee. But please to do this or that, and then I'm with you at the fee of $75 extra for every hour. We'll run our citizens away, renting our building as much as they have been. We can come with a straight fee day and then let them, because it's very difficult to come in and do it. And now they got old say they places that they can rent and
Again, we're gonna have staff take a look at it. I remember part of the discussion was, you know, is when an organization utilizes the facility 6, 7, 8 hours, we're talking electricity, staff time, get up, to close the building, so a lot of things in. We're not saying we're gonna readdress that, which we will, but we can't make a total that we will cross the board of we want to look at.
Just a minute, we haven't had a hand up here.
I just wanted to say, and I'm not in anything, but I know Church of God, Christmas dinner there. So now, I'm requesting that a waiver be made because I know because it is on the table.
So once again, with the situation, it has to be an individual situation has to take a look at. Again, we dealt with an individual situation here that the individual commission, and we've cleared that we're going to take a look at the policy we have, but we're giving special for them tonight. If you would like to, correct. If the Church of God step forward and do the same thing, the same request, the commission, same thing. We'll take a look at it as well. I'm going to try to, because the United Methodist sitting here tonight, I want a waiver. So we have one situation here tonight.
I brought it up is because here we do that Christmas dinner and to be heard the discussion, so the decision had been made from my absence, that's not from a lack of the committee.
So how long have you all having the,
For about 5, 7 years, something like that. Yeah, about 6 or 7 years. We've been doing it every. Well, it's not Christmas that we do it, so before Christmas. And then we go in that down to the church.
Realistically, and I don't know with the policies, but basically, if you're having an event and it's something that you have to for it set up for 5 hours, really isn't feasible. So when staff is going to look at it, you may want to a flat rate deposit maybe, and if you have anything, maybe you don't get a deposit back. You understand what I'm saying? 5 hours, $250, pay $75 each hour. I'm saying it's still as Commissioner Bass, electricity, someone in the building, someone cleaning. You know, I mean, that's the facility, but with a set rate that you prepare for the facility that you have and the amenities that's in there, and then deposit, and let your let the rate be 8, or, you know what I'm saying? You really think about it, no one hosts an event for 5 hours.
I get it, and I think I'm going to go back to looking at the, and put it, we did what we have done. Thank you very much. All right. Now we're on to, I think if you were talked about a motion commission, a motion to have the interims to look at the process for the court and director of the court. Are we still willing to make that motion?
and I think I've kind of caught me off guard because we have exactly what Commissioner said in place. What I'll do is, if I'll email you all a copy of it, you can take a look at it, but we do have already in place.
Okay.
It's a 1 page, and there's criteria set, and then we add, you list employee department and describe what he or she have done that would, you know, want us to present them with, so I'll email it to you.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Yes, sir.
With that question, if that is laid out, you get an employee that's a perfect attendance record and has.
They'll take a look at all of that.
Sometimes, you know, it makes no difference, but I'm just saying for the guy. the world, you get employees that has and doesn't meet these criteria, knowledgeable, experience, attendance, you know, it's wrong.
If I'm Brown, what it is peers that would take a look at done, and they can put you in, or you can fit in. You can put yourself in.
So, to me, that, in that, there must be some kind of clear.
Okay, I
For
think,
individuals, and I'm not just saying, I'm just saying individuals to meet all these criteria, still not meet that. So, that's went all the way around, this individual still isn't, not just saying.
correct.
What's wrong with that system?
Correct. We're gonna take a look at it.
That's all.
We'll take a look at it. Order of the mayor here, I only have things, it's getting late, so we're gonna try to push. I wanna thank you again for the Veterans Day, celebration. Thank you all for stepping everything that you did. Q81, Turf Today, I heard it was a success. I didn't have an opportunity to make it. I thank them for that. Once again, Mr. Kirkpatrick, for the community Saturdays ago. And once again, just have a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving and be with our families. Manager, thank items under your report, the Tiki Bar update and also an wholesale.
Okay, thank you, Vice Mayor. Thank everyone for the great event that we had. It was a really great event. Everybody that was there. Just to follow up on the funeral home, Ricky Butts, we met with Ricky Butts, Mr. and I, and we worked out a deal with him to open a place here, and to follow up that before we can move on, he has to get a contract on the rental of the place. So we're waiting on it. We'll have scheduled for December the 11th, coming up, the sexual harassment for all employees, work for all employees. We'll have an online class of those possibly in this, or for commissioners if they want to. Don't want you. It's thinking she's working on the schedule.
We'll get to you all.
Okay, thank you.
But that's scheduled for the 11th. That's what PRN. Tri-Circuit is again December the, that's at 11:30. December the 5th. December the 5th, that'll be, that's in Dogwood.
RSVP, could you do that for me?
All of you all?
Because I had a problem with the system. Please
Okay,
do.
we'll take. Christmas parade is December. The lineup is at 4:30 over on Larimore. Begins promptly at 6 o'clock. The Kaboom Grant, we just were with Commissioners Park, the ribbon cutting on Monday, and we've also had a Kaboom Grant that is for the Luther King Jr., and that's a $1,000 grant, and we've with FERDAP for a match for that.
Just go back quickly to the parade. Commissioners going to be they don't have to buy their own individual food. Is that correct?
No, the chamber is going to have a car commissioners.
Okay, good to know. I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware of that.
I wasn't aware.
Believe me, we're going to follow.
Do you guys have a driver?
I am a driver.
Until you driver, you can't offer, but
When she said that? When she told you that?
a driver?
No, I said if you're a driver. Or
That, no, not you didn't say your own car, she just said if a driver and use your driver, you can.
Have all the vehicles done.
So the city or the church have the signage on the vehicle? On to you all.
Well, we're working on it. We'll
Yes, I
go through
asked
this.
Asked for Shonda to reach out to the changes, maybe Ms. Bowling was gonna do it, wanted us to do it, so we'll follow up. And also, we do have for you all, but they're asking you not to throw from the parade. They want to bring me close to the crowd. I don't know how that's gonna work. There's walkers. We have candy, so I'm not sure how we're gonna work that.
Yeah, she wanted us to follow up, each person have somebody on and do that candy on the side, if they're concerned about someone getting kids, because when you throw kids, they'll get all the way out in the street, it kind of under the vehicles and stuff.
Question.
Yes, Mr. Brown.
This happen like the homecomings. You know, last minute, I mean, I'm as a citizen, I want to say, at the last time of the parade, people been waiting, and they cut all our people were downtown waiting, and they didn't even notify. The courtesy to say, oh, this don't happen.
There were things that went on that day. First of all, the alarm went off because of the weather, and the principal didn't comfortable proceeding with the parade. So they did make a turn right there at
Right bank. I was there.
the back for the bank. And then when it started rain, so that's why, you know, I've known parade in the rain, but that principal called to do the control over there.
You got.
And I felt this, and I felt bad.
And they must have felt like.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, the city don't have any, that's a school.
Now you have.
No, have it on this, and this is the chair.
The chamber has it.
So.
We're a player and we're not sponsored. Right.
That if this is that you can notify your city, that much authority.
That's what we can do. You can ask them to do that, but it's up to them.
Just ask, and I think we'll be glad if y'all do that.
Let me a little bit further, Mr. Brown. Sergeant Law, according to him, excuse me, but he said that he down through town to let know that the parade had been because of the rain. And he got caught here trying to get to school because the traffic was so bad.
Well, my point is, that way, the community who goes beyond. It's being
They know we don't have.
But they saying you on the bad guys you did.
When the lights go off, they say it's, I mean, it's only so control. We can be advocates, but we're not responsible.
That's correct. Ms. Fox?
Oh, I was suggesting to Ms. Walker. Ms. Walker, I was.
Is this beat up on Miss Cross?
No. You feel like that?
Go ahead.
I have to tell that way. No one came down and notified anyone.
Okay.
As a matter, I spoke with Mr. about it. We did have, and I don't want to call names, have school employees to ride on golf carts and come by, and we just say, it must be turned to break, but not say anything.
I know that's what I was told.
Right. And I was there, but no, but I know that's not your issue, but I was just commenting.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kirby.
I just want to say that there are a lot of things that has been happening, and we can only move forward with all of those things. And this is our city. From now on out, just when who's responsible for it, let us know what's going on so that we can be a part of it. Make this a success, because with Bellglade, you look at you look at our parade, and that's really because not just the city, the community. We have to get involved and come and opinion on what to be done. Because businesses don't come in and truck in. Maybe we need to have a procedure to where we a big long parade with truck in and all, but I think that over me, I'm just talking about me, on the things that I've been seeing. We are making some steps. And that's what because I was really impressed tonight. There wasn't any arguing tonight. And I'm really impressed with your thing that we got going on. All I'm saying, let's work, that's the main thing. Let's work for the common goal of the city.
Thank you very much, Mr. Crick. Sid, you want to continue with the report?
Yeah, just one of that.
I just want a nice question. I'm wondering because where the parade was started, but would it now?
Yes, the same route, the change.
All right, thank you very much, City Manager.
Just follow up on the battle curve. Ms. Bolden just said she wouldn't be able to hear tonight. I'll report on that next.
Great.
And we've been, Mr. Cook, very good, please. And so, Roy down, I still have no update. Would like, I've talked to everybody, staff, and I told the directors to try to work with the staff and try out as early as possible tomorrow for Thanksgiving. And so I'd like to see if it's okay. We'd like to try to close at 3 o'clock. Everybody, they've got to file their things because they work so many hours each day. And Thursday, they only have to work part of the
I wouldn't have an issue with staff leaving early tomorrow. Commissioner, can we get a motion to Mr. Thank you very much, Vice. Thank you very much, Commissioner. Madam Clerk. Good day.
Thank you. Vice Mayor Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
And again, I can go on. Thank Kurt for really helping hands this weekend. I enjoyed going there last weekend, I guess. I enjoyed going and meeting them when I was there several years today with them, and I had one of them besides that. It was just good to see that well in the community. The follow-up on the interlocal agreement, as you may have talked about it earlier, on that at this point. And
I think we have two things here.
yeah, that was good. Okay, that is the Tiki Bar, I think, is now Hooky Mo's. Am I correct on that? They opened just this past Monday, so they are open for lunch and dinner, and they don't get in their liquor license. And they have to go state and all that worked out before they can get that open. And I'll let Miss on those things.
Miss Lynette Butts here today, and I got some background, Miss Rashonda and Miss Polanco. And originally she submitted her business, she made a request to have her business renewed, and we thought originally for the banquet hall that she was renting. We found out she wanted to go back to her original, which was to open up her care. Presented to the inspectors, and they requested blueprints. She got the blueprints in. We had to send them to Kelvin and Giordano. They're in plan review right now, but the plan review fee is $2,000. So she initially to request that the fees be waived. Spoke with her, and she's interested in making it. So she payment plan to pay off the $2,000. So she didn't make it tonight, but me on behalf to speak with you all if she could work with us, Mr. Butts, on setting a payment plan.
Yes. I think, if I'm not mistaken, for in agreement to the commitment from you guys to work with that payment plan.
Okay.
On the safe side, can we have direct staff to work with Mrs. Butts? Thank you very much, Vice, very much, Commissioner.
Vice Mayor Walker? Commissioner Biggs?
Yes.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Mayor White?
Yes. Is that for your report?
I have one more thing.
Okay.
It's gonna come from Mrs. That's it, ED.
EDTF, I'm sorry. And Raider on behalf of all, it actually states Economic Development Trust Fund. That's the $200K that was allocated to the city. And we didn't have time to get into, but we were so excited on you all. We did get agreement for the $210 for boots. So this will be to you all at the next commission. And we'll work on it. We haven't given it to Mr. because we just got it in. We're really excited about to share it with y'all that we have it in place, and we get Mr. Brandenburg to take a look and get to work on trying to get some.
All right. All right, great work.
One more thing.
Yes, sir.
I just want to let you all, it's been great to work with us. We've been working really well together, and we follow each other. We post back to each other, and we just let each other what's going on all the time. It's been a real pleasure just to be working with the staff and job.
Yes, sir. I'd like to echo the same sentiments. I'm all very much for the updates. The constant updates are very, very important. It helps to keep us in the loop of what's going on, since ask us questions. Exactly what's going on, and we can give it. Thank you all very much for that.
I hear, at these meetings, as a citizen, how do they want to, I hear we're waving this, waving that, we're waving, and you got impulse that can't get us, and they say to themselves, how they can wave these waves and can't give us a 50-cent raise.
We've waived anything tonight.
They're waving the cost for this person.
No, we're not waiving this payment plan. It costs $2,000, but they can't pay the front, so they want to set up a plan to pay the $2,000.
Maybe not now. Watching, just listen. I see all of them aggressive. And stuff people are saying, hey, but you ain't paying nobody. Okay.
Thank you. Is that?
I do have one more thing. Michael Strange, and I'm going to let the report on that. Michael is at the boxing on I have it at the next meeting, December the 6th. So Ms. Pat.
I spoke with Mr. Strain today, and he said the city has, he will get a seat up for Hokie, the 10 tickets only free, and anybody who else wants to come, they have a price. It will be at a football game.
They're also on the 7th. Also doing it on the 7th. That's a Sunday now, I want to give up their Sunday, but that is another option.
What he told us was that the parents could come and they're going to be in the football game, so had some kids did have free tickets, and they could take kids to a boxing tournament.
And those who want to come get in contact with Strain.
Thank you very much. Is there anything you report? All right, good. We have a couple of letters. I think the secretary, they actually came from not necessarily the commission. The letter of support came from is Villanueva, all three mayors of the three cities, and for support an article that was written by the Post. I read the article. A form generated and basic support our industry here. We do have certain issues in our industry, but once again, our industry, we want to make sure that we support in any way that we can. That we take on it, to make sure that industry does not die. I don't want to be in a situation, Freud, in North that are losing their industry on the lack of support from us. You have the letter there before, and all three mayors did. And once again, it's not something the commission itself, it can be the actual mayors of the three cities. You do have the letters before you. On to new business. The credit card bill before us, but I don't think we had any about it. Can we have a motion to pass the credit card bill? I think there's a note that needs to it, is what we said in the work.
Yes, there'll be a refund from the Florida League of Cities for 2 of the registration costs.
Okay,
Actually,
great.
we'll have 3 refund because your deduction twice. I mean,
Move to approve.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Bailey?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Walker? Yes.
Yes.
Mayor Walker?
Yeah. We have Resolution 1453, City Commission, City of Port Ruben, and adopting the 20 revised Palm Beach County mitigation plan and providing date. Commissioner, are there any other questions about it? I don't think we have none in the work. Can we have a motion to pass this?
Move.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Bailey? Vice Mayor Walker? Commissioner
Yes.
Mayor Walker?
Yes. Resolution 2014, resolution of the City of Pahokee, Florida, approving the agreement subsystems and the City of Pahokee solid waste collection service. I think we had a discussion about it. Staff job on securing the contract in the support of the City of Pahokee. Thank you for that. Commission, since the questions, can we have a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Bailey?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Walker? Yes. Commissioner Barr?
Yes.
Mayor Walker?
Now on to comments, we have 2 citizen comments. Ms. Abner, on the request about animals in the neighborhood. Do we have any on that? I think she was at the last meeting and she asked about it.
I did an update on it, didn't locate anything, but we did find out that that's off of the county, so I can print that out for you. But we were also in the process of something to present to the commission in the near future, so piggyback off of what they have in their own. So right now, we didn't have anything, we piggyback off of it.
Okay.
Mr.
So with that being said, that we got all going on, so let's just not animals walking around, going in these places.
Enforcement is something that we definitely have to work on it.
And what we, in instance, when we do get the calls, is call animal care and control, we call out.
So if I walk in and teach a dog and I teach him off,
Exactly, and we've done on several occasions.
Yes, it is, y'all.
and that's not, but we're not doing it, and seeing that, and that's upset.
Okay.
So hopefully when I tomorrow, then you guys will make it right.
Yeah, well,
We can send him a formal letter so he realize to let him know that there was a complaint about being in the restaurant. Animals, so it can't be.
It's been months. It's not like it's brand new. It's in the draft. I see the dog. I need to consider to do that, right? That's why. Is that right?
yeah, you're right, give us a call. It's not falling on deaf ears because we went up to Sinai and spoke with him personally. We had an attorney to reach out to him. Doing it now, he clearly said the dog would not be in there. No, and we'll reach out to him and inform him.
I don't care what it is. Just said, if a dog is not, he is out of income. I don't care if he's up on Jack Street. If that's what you're saying, that's all I'm saying.
I heard this explained. I don't know exactly what it says, but if they're saying that, that's what it says.
Right, that's all.
Say I really want to be serious in this matter because I know people have been bitten in when I present. That's what I said. I don't know if people are nowhere to find where. But I'm in the community and I see pit bulls cruising by like they own the city.
Right.
And I have a problem with fear dogs anyway.
sure you're making the call. And
Yeah, or give me a call,
Or
I'll
give
call,
the
my- just give me, let us street that it's on, and we'll call for a couple of times.
Correct. It's something we have to work on. We have another citizen comment. Thank you, Governor. Ms. Cindy Anderson. Ms. Anderson, check from Teal Construction. Ms. Anderson.
Oh, you called me?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Very serious matter.
Well, I'm an owner of dogs, and I pick up dogs all the time. Okay, the county has a leash. And there is a tethering law. Cannot tie your dog up between 5, he has to be in a pen. You know, this goes. I'm here representing construction. This was previous. Check for academic. And I just wanted to be aware that the sale is giving the city $1,000 donation for academic. This was supposed to come in during the back to school, but there was it's a war, and them had worked out over addition to a lease on the back.
All right, just make sure you
But
forward.
signature for the city. Transmittal for you, and if you received it.
All right. Is that all you have?
That's
All right.
it.
Thanks, ma'am. Commission, on to your time. Commissioner Babb.
As we all know, we're going to be beginning the city manager really soon. Each of us have 5 individuals, one each, to help applicants, and we're reviewing hopefully shortly. I want to just encourage this commission that I've individuals and those have different opinions. As good as I think I am, I want 5 people up here, and you never 5 people that think and act alike. We're gonna have to learn as can to get along with each other. And one of the reasons that I was so happy that take of this committee is not only citizens but for ourselves to just give ourselves a view of how we project ourselves. We represent it.
Yes.
And I say that
Yes.
sometimes we all feel, but sometimes a lot.
Yes.
I have to work through this. And I know a lot of citizens are frustrated, commissioners frustrated about having to go through this again with the city manager. But it's just like an NFL player. The average life of an NFL player is 4 years. Some play a lot longer, some play a lot less. You hate to see a city government. That's the nature of this average 4 years. In the we roll up our sleeves, we try to make the best of it, select the best we can. But there was some conversation, no one would want to come. Okay, you're upward to 100,000 for applicants. 700? Just 7 applicants. There are some people that are interested in this position. They get the best one that they can and help the city for. Let's just tell y'all, that's all I'm saying. If we can. We ain't got to love, we ain't got to hold hands, dealing with each other, but here representing the city. And these events and these other, we need to show some type of that we can and move the city forward.
Thank you, Commissioner Babb. Commissioner.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here to thank Patrick for the work you've done without me. and I pray you all are doing that. It's not about getting along with each other. It's about respect. There is no one person better than the other. I've been here now 15 years, and yes, I may think I should be gone and it happens soon. But with all this, I've never seen such a divided unity. Not just but in this, as I've seen the last 3 or 4 years, I don't know what's going on. God knows the answer. When we don't have respect, if I, one person, referring to the mayor now, Mr. Talker, say something and another hands up, I disregard. Where is respect? Everybody in my book. And from what I've seen and what I hear, the commission, we really turn it over staff and manager. When staff and manager make their, we come back and so I know some of us don't think alike. There's a problem with the way we operate. And we do our homework diligently, find out what it is really is best practice for this community. What other may not work in how other people can do and respond. Okay. There was some letters sent that was requested. You read them out the record from Dennis, who is a citizen of Hope, but is attending Gainesville. Nobody don't want them read. I ask that these put on website so people can read them at their discretion. Find out just what people in the other people are thinking about us. And we are a joke. It's embarrassing and disappoints me. However, I do this much here. We can work together, but there is no hidden agenda when you work together. There is nobody. Anything that has been set up to happen in this commission for 50 years have happened. And only thing I is why. With that, and another thing, when you all things popping up for and we'll be conducting business, have a time and place for every. If we after 9 o'clock right now, if we're gonna do it decently and in order, I have but the box here with us starts and we stops. With that in mind, I'm closing out with the 25th legislative priorities that the 54th Legal Cities Conference has agreed to do with the different committees that were working out. I was able to work on the Registration Committee, and it says environment and natural resources. These things the citizens know. We tell them. I never make them because we always have time as we are tonight. But first of all, with the environment and natural resources, we're going to do storm collection. The Legal City supports legislation clarifies all uses of stormwater utility, including governmental entities, are required to pay water charge the cost of operating and make of such a utility. Water quality, and you all know we have. You got to remember seeing your look, knowing your bill the other, we'll still have this problem water.
Yes, we are.
Nobody's no cane about it. They say it's okay. Not okay, y'all. We're not feces. Using that dirty water. Simple as that. Quality and quantity. The cities support legislation that a recurring source of funding for local government programs and projects that project water resources, improve water and quality, and the use of alternative water. The glazed jelly the glazed and illegal cities. That's the notices that we get, but yet they tell us they're not. They are important. You can run, fuss, and raise hell about us, but the things that are to our health, we don't say. So it's time to be and smell the coffee. Finance taxes, personnel, municipal and firefighter pension. The Florida Legal supports legislation that protects municipalities powers to stay and fund municipal benefit and specified comprehensive pension reform, including eliminating extra benefit requirements, disability option reform, and mechanism for municipalities to revoke their participation in the retirement system. The League also supports that municipalities with flexibility in the use of premium taxes, as currently interpreted by the Department of Management Services, Community Services, Tax and Local Business Tax Protection. Florida Legal Cities supports that protect federal revenues from the communications, service tax, and local tax. These are used to provide municipal services such as public safety and construct and maintaining roads and bridges, public and open spaces. Maintaining a diversified revenue base strengthens the physical stability of local government, improves their ability to serve citizens. Growth management growth management and economic. We have enterprise. The Florida Legal supports legislation that reauthorize and improve the enterprise program set on December 3rd, 2015. Development impact. The President opposes expanding exemptions or repeal of the developed regional impact and process. Transportation and relations. Transporting funding. Legal cities supports that local control of transportation, provide transportation funding among municipality counties, and opportunities, additional revenue options for municipal transportation, infrastructure, ride for house service. The Florida Legal Service supports legislation that defines, establishes home safety and standards for transportation network services, independence, and that home rule authority over such services. Last but definitely not least, urban administration. And this is talking about homelessness. Florida Legal Cities support legislation that provides a sustainable and dedicated funding to deliver training and technical assistance to programs that offer the necessary support for Florida's individuals, families, and those who are at of becoming homeless. And we were reminded a lot of our children that are attending schools today, we're not aware, and that we reach out to our communities and find children are actually to live in homes and those that are homeless. And last but not least, sober homes. Legal cities support legislation that establishes wide minimum regulatory for properties for sober homes and allows the local regulation of such property. We don't have that here for homes. But we can say that if tell us something was set up, they had sober homes. And we would have control over it by trying to how much money they so it can benefits to our city. And I want to thank you for listening, but these things with legal city to help our communities. Anything that has been read or said that you are interested in, so that we can talk about it and people being who we are. Thank you. And have a blessed evening. Happy everybody.
Very much, Commissioner Biggs. Mayor Walker?
Good evening. Just like, echoes of things that have been said related to the VA Today program. Today, in Point Bowling, about approximately 50 turkeys for families. Doris showed up, made turkey. Also, this echo to Kurt Dottie and Ruben Hill and Mr. Kirkpatrick. Job well done. Today, we had an opportunity, or yesterday, a class of 19 weeks to make sure we send turkeys to give to families. I want to thank staff for a generator. Thank you to them. And sure, Ms. Sinclair, you get the information, the letter to the donor. And I also want to thank Bo and Sister Keeper, I think that's the name of it, for allowing families to do a holiday event, and that will be on December the 8th. Now for the event, with the opening on the day of the Commissioner's Park, an excellent job, and you are appreciated. I think with that, just like to let everyone know that we continue to support our young people and encourage students to take that serious. I think there's something else, but I want to recognize them for those students that were recognized tonight to receive MCAT certificate. That being said, I want to have a Thanksgiving. Good night.
Vice Mayor. Very much, Commissioners. Thank you very much for showing up. With that being said,
I wish everybody else.
yes.